What's up guys, Just Ash here and welcome back to another Halloween Spooky Week video. Today I'm going to share with you my guide to surviving the zombie apocalypse, and my first tip is don't use nunchucks. They're going to be no help, so I'm going to put these down. Zombie juice. I was going to take the bandana off as well, but I'm actually quite enjoying it. Anyway, I did a video similar to this ages and ages ago on my channel. It was called How to Survive a Horror Movie, and it basically dealt with just a generic horror movie scenario. Today, I'm going to narrow it down. I'm going to give you my advice on surviving a zombie apocalypse. Right, let's jump into the advice. First things first, start preparing now, okay? I don't mean like go and start hoarding canned food and water purifying tablets and building yourself your own fallout shelter. Although if you want to do that, please do, because it will come in handy when people who are as lazy as me don't do that. So yeah, maybe actually do that. No, what I really mean is you want to start preparing so that you are physically and mentally ready to survive the zombie apocalypse. So go for a jog every now and then to make sure when the apocalypse does roll around, you aren't the first person being eaten like me because you are too lazy to get off the sofa. Also, you are going to want to pay attention to the news in the run-up to the apocalypse before, you know, the TVs all turn off and the electricity goes off and it's all very scary because you can't get on the internet. What this will do is this will make sure you know exactly what sort of zombie you are dealing with. It will let you know whether you are dealing with the slow, shambling, easy to run away from zombies or the rage virus zombies that are going to be sprinting after you. God help you if you are stuck in that apocalypse. This also allows you to know what the rules of the apocalypse are. Have you got the standard destroy the brain style zombies, or is it something weird like you've got to chop off their left pinky finger and then burn it before they go away? That actually sounds like more of a magic brainwash type zombie? That actually sounds like more of a magic based brainwash type zombie, and I'm really sorry guys, I have no help for you there. You're just gonna have to survive on your own. And the last little bit of prep that you can do before the end of the world rolls around is try to learn something that's going to make you a valuable person when you eventually have to make a settlement. By this, I mean learning to cook with minimal resources or learning how to grow your own food. This is all stuff that will come in handy because, trust me, you cannot loot everything from a supermarket. The supplies will run out. Right, now you've done all your prep, it's time, it's the end of the world. Where do you go from here? First thing I would recommend is trying to find yourself a base. You want to do this as soon as possible, but don't go for any old house. You want to be able to be a bit choosy here. Most people will recommend going somewhere like a prison, and this seems good in principle, but you'll have a few things to deal with. Number one, you've got to get into the prison. I know they're designed so that people can't get out of them, but they're also pretty hard to break into. And two, you might be dealing with a whole horde of zombies that you have to clear out inside. Or prisoners who are not too happy with you trying to take away their nice safe base. Also, you want to make sure that your base is somewhere that you can defend from zombies and maybe other people. What? It's the end of the world. Normal social rules don't apply here. I'd also recommend staying away from hospitals because they are always going to be overrun by zombies because that's where all the sick people go before they get turned into the undead. Personally, I would recommend somewhere like a school, especially if your old school is like my old school and looks like a prison anyway. Schools are quite good because they normally have quite a heavy gate at the front, there's a fence all the way around, you've got multiple buildings that you can prepare for different things, and you usually have a field that you can grow food on. So you've got everything you need at a school, you just need to make sure that you can keep it safe. Now, you may find that you are not the only person that is going for your base, and in this situation, I would highly recommend teaming up rather than fighting it out. Trust me, you are going to want as many people in your settlement as possible. This is because the more people you have, the more chance you have of having someone with a skill that is actually useful. Especially if you ignored some of the advice that I gave you before the apocalypse started and didn't bother to learn how to farm cows. Because trust me, you do not know how to farm cows as well as Dave the farmer from down the road. Having a larger group of people also means that you will have much more security. You will be able to run security patrols in shifts, meaning that people can have a nice night's sleep knowing that they are protected, and you can have multiple groups of people going out and looting when, again, you've forgotten to learn how to grow your own food. And that is it for my beginner's guide to surviving the zombie apocalypse. Hey, I never claimed to know what I was doing. I've never survived a zombie apocalypse myself. If you have found this in any way helpful, please leave a like. If you haven't found it helpful, please leave a comment below telling me your survival tips for the zombie apocalypse, because trust me, I'll need them because I'll just be sat on my sofa waiting to be eaten. And remember, pour yourself a nice cup of zombie juice and join me tomorrow at 8 for the next Spooky Week video.